Hello Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. This is a general message for Scorpio. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. My name's Serenity and this is what you need to know. This could be about yourself or it could be about the energy that surrounds you. But something here is what you need to know because something might need to change. Now, I was meditating on your reading. Dishonesty and recklessness and deceit and termination and cheap all came out for you. It seems like you've been undervaluing yourself or taking yourself for granted. You need to practice some form of self-care here, Scorpio. And you need to look out for yourself right now because you need to kind of reprioritize to keep the financial strife at bay for some of you, but also to ensure that your own mental and emotional well-being don't overextend yourself in terms of responsibility, because some of you have been taking on more than you should take on here. Okay, for some of you though, there had to be a divine intervention taking place. Okay, some of you might have needed rescue or somebody had to get involved, and this could have been in the family here. Okay, because for some of you right now, it seems like you're tired of the rat race and you're constantly chasing after luxury, and you need to kind of redefine your definition of security and stability here, Scorpio. Because it seems like you need to ask yourself, what do you really want? Because it seems like you need to invest into things that feed your self-worth to actualize your dreams here rather than focusing on the dreams of others, because some of you, that's what you've been doing, but it's building up some form of resentment for some of you. Okay, some of you could have been very obsessive in the past. Okay, if it wasn't you, then it was somebody in your family. Okay, somebody that you're married to or committed to for some of you. Okay, for someone though, if you're looking for love and you want to be successful in your love relationship, that you can't expect this to just happen though here, Scorpio. Action and intentions on your part is necessary. So some of you might be or need to be willing to talk and really listen to your beloved or your prospective partners. But remember here, Scorpio, love does not complete you. Your job is to complete yourself, because you first got to love yourself here, Scorpio, before you can love somebody else. Okay, for somebody else here though, if it's regarding your finances, you may be expecting rewards without doing your part here. Somebody needs to take the time and effort to kind of understand exactly where you're financially are right now, and take the steps to make plans and goals for where you want to be financially and how you're going to get there, because it won't just fall into your lap, because there's some action here you're not taking here, Scorpio. Because in the past it seems like you were very obsessive, or you must have indulgence, and some of you, it could have been regarding finances, and you could have lost out on opportunity because you could have made a bad investment, or if you could have been through lack of foresight. But it seems like you may be looking at some difficult financial times ahead here, or perhaps some elusive opportunities. But you need to stay clear of any financial risk here, or think carefully before jumping into anything, especially pertaining to prospects of monetary gain here, because it may just be an illusion that could lead to your downfall here. Because like I said, for some of you right now, some of you could have been dishonest. Okay, and you could have took advantage of somebody in your family, or somebody you was married to. You could have lost out financially and lost out on an investment. Because for some of you right now though, subconsciously you're frustrated. Okay, you could have been wanting some form of intervention, but some of you, you're very insecure and you're very moody. Okay, if it's not you, then you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you may even have this in your chart, who feels like this, who's very controlling and very manipulative and very argumentative. Because for somebody here, Queen of Wands could be telling you to work on your self-confidence. You seem like you're feeling overwhelmed and moody. Some of you need to pull inwards and kind of reflect on your situation and be sure to listen to your intuition or your gut feeling here. But somebody here is standing strong in their conviction. And even if others are having a difficult time believing in you, okay? Because for some of you, subconsciously, you may need to have more confidence in yourself, or you're dealing with somebody here who's not willing to back down here, because this seems to be having a roller coaster on your emotions. 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. Okay, some form of adrenaline rush could be taking place because some of you are feeling overwhelmed or overcommitted here. Okay, it seems like you're having a difficult time keeping everything together. You may be feeling overwhelmed with your schedule, with bills, or perhaps more turn down events or plans that aren't in alignment with your needs or goals, but only buy as much of here, Scorpio, that you can, okay? And prioritize what's important and don't overinvest into things that aren't important. If you're neglecting your home for work, then maybe it's time for a switch here, because somebody could be putting more into the work than they are to the family. For some of you right now, though, somebody did make some bad investments, and for some of you, there could have been a new opportunity where in the past there with a family member, okay, or in a committed relationship. Some of you could have got engaged, okay, in the past, but now it seems like your emotions here are up and down, okay. For some of you, though, you're frustrated in this situation right now. I heard as well, be careful for what you ask for, because you may just get it, okay? And it might not be exactly how you wanted it to be for somebody. That's for somebody here, okay? Because for some of you, when it said intervention I heard coming in, divine intervention I heard coming in, it's because for some of you right now, you were being dishonest. You could have been from Peter to pay Paul, okay? Could have been some dishonesty or loss of finances in the family, because for some of you there's definitely been some form of manipulation going on, okay. For some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign. Some of you it was an Aries, but somebody's going to end up hurt here, okay, and suffering, okay, right now. So let's see, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. For some of you right now, though, Ten of Pentacles come out again reversed. Somebody is going through some financial failure. They could have been going through this in the past, okay? But in the meantime, now with another Three of Wands, there definitely could have been a third party interference going on here, or intervention, because somebody did have choices here, and there is new possibilities ahead of you here, okay? But some of you could be needing to make a decision, because you need to pay attention to your imagination in both the real world and in your dreams right now, Scorpio. Somebody needs to take action to ensure that your dreams become reality, and don't sit idle and expect things to manifest on their own. Keep hearing that message, because some of you could be just sitting down expecting to drop into your lap, okay? But you need to evaluate options closely and wisely before making a decision to ensure that the best outcome comes out here, because some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius with Gemini. They might need to make a choice. But for some of you could be going through a divorce or separation, because for some of you it seems like somebody's lost control and you've been seeking more flexibility. But even if that means the new approach is totally unconventional, you may be defying social norms here and questioning traditions. But somebody needs to tell the truth about their options here, okay, or choices. Yeah, the Emperor is the first card that's come out for you here, okay. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, or you may even have this in your chart, okay. But for some of you right now, it's about leadership here, okay. You're speaking to somebody here regarding somebody here who's needing some form of structure, some law and order. Some of you could be dealing with a father figure here, could be a brother, uncle, cousin for some of you, okay. But this Emperor, though, could even be a boss, because this is somebody here who's has some form of authority regarding law and order, okay. Some of you may even have this in your chart, okay. Some of you might be on the cusp. So for some of you right now, though, this emperor here who's showing up like this, he's trying to actually tell you regarding you're in control, and your hard work and your discipline have brought you very far here, Scorpio. You may find yourself taking on new responsibilities. Now is a great time to take on projects for some of you. Hobbies are requiring more mental fortitude though, but remember, it's not just going to land on your lap here. You got to do something about it, because for some of you though, some of you could be being very immature, up in your ego, being a bit of a tyrant, you're lacking discipline, and you're very rigid. Okay? Somebody definitely could have been abusing their power here, Scorpio. You may be dealing with some manipulation forces that are rendering you powerless, but somebody needs to watch out for energy vampires here as well, because it seems like you're finding that your typical structure and your rules don't seem to be in place, and there's total loss of control here. Some of you might need to try to focus on correcting the tailspin here, because for some of you this is you. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a father figure, like I said, uncle, brother, but somebody in authority, because sometimes the emperor can predict that either you or your lover will become important here. Okay, for some of you though, often the emperor can predict that you will achieve a level of status. Alternatively, you may be offered assistance from a person who you love and respect, to a high social standing than yourself. This person will have plans to pull you up in the world and give you opportunities that you cannot get yourself here. But it seems like you're looking at power and stability here. So keep this in mind here when interpreting this emperor here, okay? How do your power and stability relate to the question here and the position of this spread here? It seems like you're using here, okay? Because it seems like often here, this is also could symbolize influential people who tend to help you in your career. Okay, this could be a father figure, could be your son. Okay. But the emperor is a reminder though that you don't know everything here, Scorpio, because sometimes you have to enlist the help of other people here to get from point A to point B, because the emperor has lessons to teach here. Okay. However though, this could be a father figure here. There are cases where the emperor will not be work orientated because of the highly masculine energy I'm picking up here. It could symbolize an important male figure in your life, such as a father or a husband. But if you are male here, it could represent yourself with the justice card at the bottom here about some dishonesty here. Okay, could showing some form of concern or priorities, hopes or dreams here, but dishonesty or unfairness is here. Somebody needs to be accountable for their action, because they seem to be coming across very imbalanced right now here, Scorpio. Okay, some of you may be dealing with a Libra, or you may even dealing with the air sign, Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. Okay, but someone's definitely being dishonest. You may be living in denial here, Scorpio. Perhaps you need to atone for your wrongdoings here, because this is a sign that you need to take action here. Okay, don't be so hard on yourself though, Scorpio. You need to handle yourself with maturity and move on with your head held high here, because for some of you right now, a cycle has been completed. Somebody could be traveling here. Okay, because some secret's going to be coming out here. All right, it's regarding some confusion you may be going through or misinterpretation, but some of you are repressing your emotions. But any underlying fears or negative energies you've been experiencing are going to be washing away here, Scorpio, and you're beginning to find renewed confidence. But some of you need to answer that you've been waiting for or maybe coming to you here. But the reverse moon for some of you though may also mean that any secrets or lies you may be exposed soon. So what's in the dark here is coming out to the light here for you here, Scorpio. Because some of you, if you got any secrets now or being dishonest, it's all going to be coming out here. Because in the past here, it's showing that you got judgment here, and that's reverse. Okay. For some of you, hmm, the Emperor can predict a lover who likes to be in control. He's just kind of stereotypical man who expects his dinner made for him at 5 p.m. and needs you to do all the cleaning. The Emperor is the epitome of a male energy, okay? Because the card represents people who embody very masculine type. For some of you, though, with the Judgment card, and as well as this Emperor, there is doubt in the past, self-loathing, this person, criticizing, stunting the growth here. Some of you could have been dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Aries, okay? It seems like you're turning your back on something that must be done here, Scorpio, and it's costing you. It seems like you're doubting yourself too harshly, or perhaps not giving yourself time to reflect with full awareness here. But either way here, these actions are keeping you from moving forward, okay? And you're in a position now here where for some of you, you're being very immature and up in your ego here, and you're lacking some form of discipline, alright? You could have been getting judged, or someone's judging you, but somebody's not getting a second chance here, okay? The bottom of the deck, you got the Page of Pentacles, and that's reversed, because some of you have been procrastinating, okay? So it's lacking progress. Some of you don't even want to be in a commitment. It might be time to step back and give yourself a moment to clear your mind right now here, Scorpios, because it seems like you are feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're sick of the monotony of the daily life for some of you. It seems like your focus can easily be drawn to other areas right now. So you need to try and narrow your focus here and don't make quick decisions that you might regret, especially with relationship or your finances right now. Because for some of you right now, wow. You got the Nine of Pentacles again come out. Dishonesty. Okay? Recklessness. And subconsciously you know this, that you're being very deceptive. Okay? And for some of you, something could be terminated here, because with the Two of Pentacles reverse here, somebody's dropped the ball here. And now you're overwhelmed because you know you're overcommitted yourself in a situation. And Spirit's trying to tell you here, some of you, if you've got fire in your chart, it's talking about frustration, intervention, insecurity, moodiness for some of you, okay? There had to be some form of divine intervention taking place, because with the Queen of Wands, he may be telling you to work on your self-confidence, like I said here, Scorpio. It seems like you're feeling overwhelmed and moody, but you need to pull inwards and reflect on your situation here. And just be sure to listen to your intuitive gut right now here, Scorpio, because some of you could be standing strong in your conviction here, even if others are having a difficult time believing in you, because for some of you have been dishonest, okay? But you still seem to be standing your ground, but someone's going to discover here something that's going to cause a tower moment here, and that's because this could be a water sign who's using their intuition, could be strong Pisces, okay? This could be somebody here who's taking some form of action here or made some quick decision. And it could be regarding somebody here who's could be emotional or very imaginative but very sensitive. And they're definitely manifesting here, okay, a major change taking place. And that's somebody wish here, because for some of you, somebody's definitely been having some sleepless nights regarding a third party. For some of you are hurt, or you're going through some illness, or you're recovering from some health issues for some of you, okay? If this resonates with excuse me, if this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe, okay? So let's see what other message here for Scorpio do they need to know regarding the situation here, because right now here, Scorpio, right, this Emperor showed up straight away as they're one of the first cards that come out for you here, okay? Could be an older man, could be part of this scenario, okay? Could be a work colleague for some of you. For some of you, though, some of you could be giving your heart more credit than what your mind and logic is telling you. It's not a bad thing, but ideally we would be balancing both. Use your mind and your heart in this situation here, Scorpio, okay? because you may be easily distracted now, and you could find it hard to maintain your concentration and focus. Okay. Seems like concentration and focus is vital right now here, because for somebody here, it seems like this older man here is likely to be dark-haired, maybe rubbing the wrong way now. Some of you might need to try to look beyond this exterior and consider what it is that he or may have to offer you that can be of use here. So don't get too irritated, but if he's trying to tell you that you should do or take parts of this advice which are useful and ignore the rest, then you need to make that decision for yourself here. Okay? Trust your gut feeling. That's for somebody here. Okay? For some of you still, seems like you might not be in the mood for structure, formal work right now for somebody here. Obviously you may not have a choice, but you need to do your best though you can to exhibit the structure and order that you work requires of you. Just make sure you give yourself at least a little mini breaks to help yourself cope here, Scorpio. Okay? That's if necessary, because for some of you, it could be your love life, that organization or lack of therefore can become an issue when the reverse emperor turns up. Okay? Some of you might need to consider yourself to be orderly, methodically person. You may have fallen for someone who is not, or that could be about to happen, but some of you need to consider where or how compromises can be made here, because if you don't, the relationship has next to no chance of working here, Scorpio. Okay? Especially if you don't compromise, because somebody's not getting a second chance with this judgment card here, reverse here. Okay? For some of you right now though, with the Nine of Pentacles, subconsciously you know there's been some dishonesty and deceit. Okay? Some of you, there could have been a girl fight or some arguments or physical fight, but somebody's at war because somebody was competing here. Okay? Some of you could even end up bankrupt, okay? Because somebody could have actually offered some dirty offer here. Alright? And it could be because somebody here was in a third party situation. This is somebody had multiple lovers, or they had choices to be made here. Alright? Some of you, it was a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So let's see what other message here for fire signs need to know, because somebody was juggling in the past here. Okay? And somebody's ended up dropping the ball here. I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and yeah, earth signs again, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, because for some of you, somebody definitely is moving. Okay? Could be relocating, moving home. Okay? Some of you, it could be you or your partner be physically or emotionally distant from each other, but somebody's moving on. Okay? Because in the past, it's showing that somebody here with this judgment card was fishing for some form of comment here. Okay? Somebody wanted a second chance, but for some of you, somebody had to go through some form of karma. Okay? Somebody was out of control, I'm hearing, because subconsciously you know that this was a drama starter. Okay? You subconsciously know being dishonest, okay, being deceitful or being reckless here, Scorpio, you knew it was a drama starter. Because at the bottom of the deck, some of you could even be getting in contact with child service here. Okay? Saying kids are at risk or being taken or about to. Somebody's reporting something about some neglect or abuse here. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be a child. It could have been somebody who was vulnerable or older person here. Because for somebody here, somebody's light is irritating that somebody's demon here. Okay? Because the Two of Pentacles here showing up reversed like this about some of you are overwhelmed or overcommitted. Yeah, this is a forcer. Okay? Some of you could have took the actions or forcings, or you feel like somebody's forcing things on you, or they forces their way in, or uses force to get what they want here. Okay? This could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for some of you. Okay? This is somebody though that could be carless. Okay? They could have got no car. The car could have been repossessed, or they could have car issues. Okay? But for some of you right now though, somebody here was telling you to work on your self-esteem here. Alright? Because for some of you right now, somebody here had a secret lover. Or some of you were the secret lover. Okay? But somebody's here is uninterested now because somebody was up in their ego. Alright? Tell me about this Queen of Wands here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, this is somebody who was fake flexing, act rich, flushes money, acts fancy. This was a show off. Okay? But this is somebody here who was very threatening, intimidating, or threatened, or was very bothered here, because somebody could be going through some legal actions. Like I said, somebody's going to go through some bad karma here, Scorpio. Okay? It could be due with court, judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. But it's going to be bad karma for somebody here, because somebody was a spiritual hater. They hate on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power, or you could be hating on somebody, vice versa. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe for those who haven't subscribed. Let's see what other messages coming out to you here, because some of you Scorpios, either you're moving on, or this father figure or absent baby father is moving on. Okay, because it seems like you agree to disagree because you're not on the same page. Okay, somebody may want a second chance here, but some of you though, some of you could be getting a reading regarding this about moving on. Okay, some of you could be starting your own business with doing tarot reading for some of you, because in the past there somebody got some bad news regarding no second chance. Okay, I'm going through karma, because subconsciously here you could be left you hanging here, somebody here Scorpio, no closure, no contact, somebody left you unread here. Okay, and it could have been a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, because somebody was very dishonest, it was reckless, there was definitely some deceit taking place. Okay, and if it isn't another person, it's a question for you here. Have you been undervaluing yourself here and taking yourself for granted here, Scorpio? But you need to practice some self-care here. Okay, but somebody definitely left you hanging, gave you no closure, no contact, left you unread, because there's been some love spell taking place here. Okay, this could have been yourself, but you're trying to be the forcer or force things to happen here, Scorpio. But somebody here dropped the ball here, could have overcommitted themselves here, because with this fake flexing here and acting rich here, this fire sign is fed up. Bottom of the deck, some of you are ashamed. You're embarrassed. You was in the wrong and you know it. Okay? Some of you need to hold your hands up and admit when you're wrong, because some of you you're bumping heads with this person, because this is the divine feminine, okay, that you was dealing with, who has a spiritual gift. Are you playing me? Are you really thinking that you can really get past somebody who got a spiritual gift and using their intuition and this spiritual of discernment, that you thought you could get away with some form of dishonesty here, Scorpio? I don't think so. That wasn't going to work. Okay, so right now you have to give in some divine intervention that had to expose somebody here who was doing something wrong. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. Whoops. Let's see what other message for Scorpios coming out here regarding this situation here, because somebody's getting reading here, moving on regarding this person, because for some of you are feeling bitter. You could be having some form of resentment, you're angry, there could have been some hurtful words. Some of you could have been with a psychic or a reader who told you the truth and you didn't like it, but somebody got some bad news, and it could be regarding somebody who was charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Okay, for some of you though, there's going to be no second chance, because Scorpio, again, somebody wants a second chance, they want reconciliation here. Okay, want to make amends, but for some of you, because you got no closure and you're left unread subconsciously here, you're dealing with somebody who was a drama starter. Okay, this even could be yourself and you know it. Okay, and that's because you didn't love yourself, so you didn't love nobody. Okay, so you wasn't taking care of yourself, so you couldn't take care of nobody else here, Scorpio. And then the sick can't help the sick for somebody. But the spell, love spell here though, there isn't beginnings here. Some of you are going to try again. Some of you are going to go in a new direction. Some of you may want to start over again. But like I said, somebody is fed up. Spirit's trying to let you know this is karma. There's going to be consequences for the actions you took here, Scorpios. This is all about cause and effect here. Some of you could end up in debt, okay? But you need to start nourishing yourself. It's about self-growth, self-focus, and soul-finding here. Because you need to go in silence. Because there's going to be no words. Someone's going to end up stonewalling you here, Scorpio. Okay? If you could be doing that to them, vice versa. But for some of you could be fed up chasing the thrill, the excitement, or the good times. Because at the bottom of the deck now, Scorpio, you got pain. Some of you is apprehensive, they're afraid, and they're being very cautious. Because somebody's saying it's only you, and they're devoted and attached. But for somebody here, there is going to be a distance, separation, space. Some of you could even be blocked, or you could be blocking somebody here, vice versa. You'll know if it's you or the energy that's around you here, Scorpio. Let's see what other messages coming through for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. What other messages, because more insights want to tell you here regarding this bitterness, resentment, these hurtful words. Yeah, somebody could be pregnant. Someone is expecting here, Scorpio. Okay? That's why somebody could be moving. Because in the past there, this charming, graceful, kind-hearted person who received some bad news, there's going to be some form of confession here. Someone has to tell you something. It could be that they're pregnant here. And some of you want to move. Oh my goodness, that's for somebody. Because somebody does want a second chance. And subconsciously you know this. But somebody here is going to be going through a divorce or experiencing a breakup. Because somebody here could have to confess that they got somebody pregnant here. Okay? Because somebody's going to try again or want to start over, but somebody's been using some love spell here, okay? Somebody's forcing their way in here, okay? Could even be yourself here, because for some of you it's right now, well, too many. Definitely moving. There could be a change of residence, or somebody could be moving in with a partner, but the two cards that are here though, some of you will be opening up your heart here, okay? Chasing your thrills, having good times, because it will help you attract more love here. Once you close one door, another door will open, because some of you could even be taking a vacation here, okay? Because some of you will be traveling soon or moving, because somebody was definitely a liar. Some of you could be moving because somebody caught you in a lie. But be careful though, someone's sneaky though, because they will be back. Expect to hear from them soon. This could be somebody here who could be coming back to confess to you that someone could be expecting. Could have even got somebody pregnant while they was on vacation for some of you. Okay? But it's gonna, somebody subconsciously knows there's gonna be a divorce when this comes out. Okay? But they want to make amends. For some of you, it could even be somebody that you're divorced with. Okay? That may want a second chance. Some of you though, somebody could be very bitter when they hear that you could be pregnant, or they could be getting reading that you're moving because you're pregnant, or you got somebody pregnant here, Scorpio. Okay, that's for some of you might need a bigger house. Could be more after another child comes through, but somebody's definitely thinking about divorcing somebody if somebody got somebody pregnant here. Let's see what other message here for Scorpios do they need to know regarding the situation here. Okay. Tell me more regarding this pregnancy. You're going to have to use your intuition here, because you're getting red flags here. If you ignore now, we'll come back to bite. If you ignore this, that somebody here, your intuition's telling you you're pregnant or someone's pregnant here, okay? You're going to, it's going to come back to bite you later. And especially the males, okay? The father figure here. If you're trying to ignore that someone's pregnant, you're trying to move. Listen, kids have grown up and come back knocking on your door to go and say, Daddy, okay? Because in the past day, showing that somebody here was a narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves here. It could even be yourself here, okay? But someone has to tell you something here, and it could be telling that you're a narcissist, okay? This beauty here, because some of you are going to get some bad news and there's going to be no second chance here, alright? Because this divorce here, or experiencing a breakup for some of you, okay? Some of you, it could be to do with your pets. Some of you could be getting a new pet, giving a current pet, or giving something more love. You could be replacing, after you get a divorce, purchasing a new pet. But this moving, so for some of you, change of residence, moving with your partner. Some of you here, things are getting serious. Some of you could be ending one cycle to begin something new, or start over with somebody else, okay? Or going in a new direction for some of you. But some of you need to open yourself up though, but there is some health issues that could arise as well here, Scorpio. Some of you, it could be to do with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Some of you, someone is expecting to come back up again here, okay? Because some of you, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, okay? This could be coming around the Mercury retrograde, where the electronic issues or communication issues, but somebody needs to review everything here, because somebody is moving on, okay? Someone is unavailable. It was a waste of time. It's over here, Scorpio. Alright, let's see what other message here for Scorpio that they need to know. Sun, Moon and Venus rising. The answer is no, it's not the right time, Scorpio, okay? Because like I said, some of you, it could be you the liar, but you need to be careful of someone sneaky. If it's not you, then it's somebody around you sneaky. And this could be taken while you're on vacation here, Scorpio, okay? While you're traveling soon. So pre-warned is pre-armed, I always say. Any other message here for Scorpio? Okay? Because remember, some of you are going to be in pain, you're apprehensive, you're being very cautious here. Any other message for Scorpio? Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Other message here for Scorpio do they need to know? Too emotional with your intuition. Somebody's married. The intuition was telling you this. That's why somebody needed to move on. Okay? Because in the past, this narcissist here, this is somebody you had to turn your back on here. Okay? Or somebody was turning their back on you here, Scorpio. Because subconsciously, you could have known that this was a twin flame. Okay? But that's why you wanted a second chance. But with the commitment here, somebody was being phony. It was a trickster. It was an illusion. Somebody was reading some form of fairy tale. And somebody's going to be running here, Scorpio. Okay? Because behind that, somebody was spiritual. There was chaos. There was ego death. There was downward spiral. Somebody's definitely spiritual awakening. That's why they're running here. Because somebody was reckless in love and in sex here, Scorpio. Now, the no, it's not the right time here, okay, to even open up yourself here, because some of you are fed up, okay, because there's going to be some legal matters taking place. Some of you are going for divorce, okay, paternity, child support. Some of you could be receiving a traffic ticket, but some of you here, Scorpio, are going to have some massive regret, because someone's going to go through heartbreak, because there was side hustling here, okay. This could even definitely be in the divine masculine here, okay. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. Any other message here for Scorpio that I need to know? Sun, Moon and Venus rising. What the message for Scorpio regarding this marriage here? Because somebody's moving here. Because, yeah, it was challenges here. Somebody needed to make a decision and work on the inner healing here, Scorpio. Because in the past here, when someone turning their back, you need to give it time. Everything is divine timing. You need to let things flow, because for some of you right now, your twin flame was definitely a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? But some of you could be experiencing a breakup or divorce. Subconsciously you know this, but you do want a second chance, even though you're being dishonest and very deceitful, okay? But somebody here is being phony, okay? A trickster, causing some form of delusion, because there's someone else. Someone is in the middle here, Scorpio. Someone is trying to sabotage this situation here, your commitment or your marriage here, okay? That's why some of you could be changing address and needing to move on, because someone's trying to do some love spell on you. It could be you doing it to them, or they doing it to you, but there's going to be some legal matters here, and it's telling you to be cautious here. Somebody's going to find out more information. Don't overwork yourself here, Scorpio, because somebody here has got a guardian here. There is a lost loved one that watches over you here, Scorpio. And at the bottom of the deck, though, you got communicate, compromise. Somebody might need to forgive somebody and work it out here, because there's been some spell work going on here. Some of you have been witched, okay? That's for somebody. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see, any other message here for Scorpio that they need to know regarding this situation? Yeah, there is going to be some challenges, but you need to give it time here, Scorpio, to make a decision here, okay, to work on your inner healing, because somebody's going to get caught red-handed, and it could be that they was hustling somebody here, okay? Some of you, though, it's going to be unexpected money that you're going to get caught taking or being deceptive regarding this, okay? Tell me about these challenges here, because for some of you, it's a message of communication or a conversation. Somebody's going to be expressing their feelings here, and it's telling you to give it time in the past, because there's going to be a fight in here, because somebody has trust issues here, because it was one-sided and somebody was very detached, and there's no second chances for somebody here, okay? Because for some of you right now, subconsciously, you know the reason why a water sign is avoiding here, or some of you, you're in hiding or feeling guilty. That's why you're not communicating here, okay? So someone else, someone's in the middle here. Someone's trying to sabotage this, because somebody definitely has been sneaking around, okay? Could be friends with benefits, spending time with somebody else here for some of you right now. And the bottom of the deck, there is no contact. Some of you could be blocked. They could be receiving silent treatment. Somebody could have cut off all communication, or you could have done this, because for some of you, you are feeling guilty. Somebody needs to apologize, because somebody's been very remorseful and ashamed now, because somebody has caused a breakup. There's definitely distance and separation, and somebody could be giving you the cold shoulder here, okay? But Spirit's saying that a loved one is looking out for you here, but for some of you, you're going to end up with egg on your face, okay? You're going to be ashamed, because whatever you was trying is going to be backfired. Someone's going to get caught. Pre-warned is pre-armed. If it's not you, Scorpio, then it's who you're dealing with, okay? Because somebody definitely was sneaking around here. This could even be somebody who was infatuated or in denial or very obsessive about some attraction. But you had a soul contract here. This was a soulmate, a partnership, a spiritual union here that somebody here is now getting a divorce from. It was a twin flame, okay? But somebody here is not going to get a second chance, even though they may want one. That's for somebody. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what other message for Scorpio do you need to know regarding this situation here. Because this message here, somebody wants to say, I didn't know if my family was going to accept you, okay? Because in the past here, this fighting and arguments here, someone's saying, I keep looking at your pictures, and not to mention the videos I've made, OMG, I will never delete them. But subconsciously here, Scorpio, you're saying I'm on a spiritual journey, and you have awakened me, because the outcome here is showing here. I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. And it could be that somebody here was sneaking around with friends with benefits, spending time with someone else, okay? Because someone is in the middle, and someone is trying to sabotage this situation here. And somebody is going to end up with egg on their face, because whatever it is going to backfire here. It's like send back to sender, because for some of you, someone's saying I ghosted you because it was getting too intense. I don't let people in my life easily because I have trust issues. And some of you, there was some telepathic communication taking place, because someone's saying, I know you are my soulmate, babe. Our bond is magnetic, and I'm seeing all the signs. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. But remember, someone's going to end up with some massive regrets here. This was a liar, so you need to be careful of someone who's sneaky here, Scorpio. This even could be yourself, okay? Wow, that's too many. But for somebody here, though, it's definitely this year. This is going to all come out. Bottom of the deck. Some of you might need to stop waiting, because it could even be December. Some of you need to take a break right now here, Scorpio. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste. And thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Namaste.